What is the math-driven sell, and why does it matter? I'm Scott Sylvan Bell. I'm coming to you live from What is the math-driven sell, and why does it matter? I'm coming to you live from Kaneohe, Hawaii, on a super secret location, and it's important. This is one of those conversations that, like, people are like, what's something that I can do to help me close more deals? What's something I can do that's an advanced sales skill after I've mastered sales basic masteries, after I've gotten good? How can I just eke out a few more points in my sales process? I'm going to let you in on a secret. So in the world of marketing, they do really good marketers base everything off of math. Some of it's off of gut, some of it's off of feeling, but a lot of it is off of math. And a prime time sell is like, when do you sell the best? Now, what you're going to do is you're going to go through all of your sales calls, and you're going to figure, hey, look, like on a Friday afternoon, I'm really good, but on a Friday night, I'm not. On a Monday morning, I'm really good, but on a Monday afternoon, I'm not, but Monday night that I am. So then what you're going to do is you're going to strategize your appointments based upon when you're really good at selling versus when you're not. And here's the thing. Most salespeople never think of this. Most salespeople never go through this process and how can I find a way for me to be better at what I do? How can I find a way for me to be a better closer and know that I'm fantastic at my sales process? Here's a couple more points. Go through, and it's going to take some data. This isn't something you can figure off of a month. This isn't something you can figure off of, like a couple of weeks. This is something that's going to be a long-term trend. So you're going to have to be able to pull this data up somewhere. Hopefully you got some sort of CRM that tells you, what days you close, when your appointments are. But I'm going to tell you something, this is worth it. Sometimes when I work with salespeople, I find that they're not a morning person. So why in the world would you schedule a closing meeting with somebody when you're not a morning person? You schedule for your prime time, not your clients, right? And if you're busy, that says something about you. That's social proof. That says that, hey, I've got something going on. I've got things that I'm doing, and people kind of got to set around my schedule, right? So the whole goal is take a look at your calendar. Find out when are you at your best? That's the real question. When are you at your best? When are you at your prime time? If you had your walkout song and you had your prime time and you could swing for the fences, how many deals would you close? So you're just having a 55% closing rate. How do I get to a 60? This is one of the tricks. This is one of the strategies. This is something that I help companies design. I'm giving you my secret tip, right? There's some secret sauce out there. Some people would call this barbecue sauce. Some people might go, that's not secret sauce, that's ketchup, right? But this is one of those things where I'm going to tell you, deep down inside, most companies never ever think of this. Most companies never ever look at it and go where can I pull a couple more points from? Now, if you're in a large organization, this is something you can pull huge points from. A couple point bump for a large organization is freaking huge. For a medium-sized organization, it's pretty good too. And for you, as a professional salesperson looking for that little bit of an edge, this really does help you out, okay? So if you keep track, make a note. Hey, Scott, I keep track. I know my prime times. I can tell you what, I know my prime times. And like I said, it's very rare to find somebody who's 100% of the time on every day, can go out and close every deal. I've got times where I'm really good, and I got times where I'm okay, right? I'm making this admission to you, right? When I was doing in-home sales, I hated Friday nights. For whatever reason, I hated Friday nights. It was not my prime time. Didn't do it, didn't like it, wouldn't sell. I would just take that night off. Hey, Scott, I tell my boss, I'm not going to work on Friday nights. Why not? Because I work every other day and I go close out every other day. I don't want to go work and close on Friday nights. And so they didn't make me because I knew my prime time. So do you know yours? Do you know yours? Ha! Do you? Come on, really? Most people would be like, all right, Scott, I got it. I'm cool. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some energy and effort. But like I said, for you, the cool thing is most salespeople are lazy, and most companies, not just salespeople, most companies are lazy. They succumb to sales sabotage all the time. Find your prime time. Close some deals. Now you got one thing to do from here. Just one thing. One thing. Just one. Find the subscribe button, click on it, and every time I send out a video, you'll get an update that says Scott Bell Consultants sent out a video. You should check it out. Which you should. You should see this place. The secret location that I'm at. Look at this. Right? I can tell you, I am in Oahu. I am in the 808. I am pretty close to Kaneohe, if you know where that's at. I got pretty cool stuff behind me here. Look at that. Look at that. Came here for dinner tonight. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.